Sagittarius. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2022. Baby, welcome to 2022. Welcome to the new year. Happy spring equinox. And I hope that you are letting yourself just be revitalized, recharged by the sun that's coming in, the warmth that's coming in. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily content, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. For other daily content, check out my TikTok at justjeverything. And for ultimately all the dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Sagittarius, your ruling planet Jupiter is still in Pisces. And there's still that abundance coming in. But as we've learned previously, abundance is not synonymous with prosperity. You can have an abundance of bullshit in your life. So really figure out what you're saying yes to, if there are things that you're needing to say no to, and really leaning into impulse control and your ability to set and enforce your boundaries. Now, on April 1st, we have the new moon in Aries, and this is a great time to hit the reset button. This is a great time to plant new seeds in what you want in this new year, what you want for yourself, who you're becoming, and allowing yourself to almost set. This is a great time to adopt a new discipline, to enforce new structure for yourself. Plant seeds in regards to authority, in regards to what's building a better or healthier relationship to authority, building a better and healthier relationship to self-motivation, to being able to get up and get it for yourself, or to help instill that in other people. Maybe breaking down that wisdom for other people, I feel would be really healthy and beneficial for you too. Now on April 12th, Jupiter and Neptune conjunct in Pisces, meaning that they meet at the same degree. And this is a long week of lovey-dovey, creative, imaginative, spiritually rich energy. I feel this is a great time to be really honest with yourself about how you feel if you have romantic feelings for people. Really leaning into expressing your appreciation and your love for the platonic love in your life as well, the familial love in your life. And I also feel this is a great time to express yourself outside of words. Now, the conjunction is really going to help clear away illusions that you have in regards to your spirituality. It's going to really help you see the error of your ways. It's going to really help you see behind the veil, behind the curtain, who's pulling strings and pressing buttons behind the curtain, things of that nature. Because I feel what's coming up are going to be opportunities for you to be better to yourself and opportunities for you to be better to your body, by way of really letting the truth prevail. And for some of you, there's some honest, brutal truth that's got to come in for you to be able to change your ways, or in order for you to hit that reset button. Now, on the full moon in Libra on April 16th, it's funny, we're about to hit 4:16 on the clock right now. So on 4:16, there may be some big synchronicities coming in. The micro matching or synchronizing with the macro. This is going to be a lot of healing your relationships. There could be some apologies that are coming in or need to be given. There could be a lot of just realizing what is wrong with you so that you can heal your relationships, and vice versa. There's a big focus on me versus we, and is this version of me compatible with this we? things of that nature. So light it if you got it. Hydrate. I'm currently sipping on boba. My favorite. So empty your lungs. And when you're ready, take a big deep breath. Because we are calling on our benevolent ancestors, calling on Mother Earth, Father God, Mother God, asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2022. Welcome to the new year, baby. First card out is Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, the company that you keep is going to shift. We've been talking about it for like 2 seasons now. Who you collaborate with has got to shift. Some of you, this is a message like straight out of the gate. Stop fighting the fact that you need to go to therapy. For some of you, you know you need to go to therapy, you know you need to go to recovery or rehab or something of that nature, or it's time to start building with different people. It's time to start collaborating with different people. You're coming into Aries season hyper aware of what did not work out, hyper aware of the profound endings, like the things that needed to shift, that needed to change. But I feel like you're finally figuring out how to build atop the decay, how to like fertilize this soil. That new moon in Aries is really a great time for you to plant new seeds in who do I want to be? What skills do I want to be known for? What skills of mine do I want to be sought after for? Or how can I help other people with their business or developing their skills? There is something about, I feel like, mentoring people or teaching people for you. For some of you, you're giving classes or giving a course or something of that nature, or taking a course and it's going to help you find more like-minded people to collaborate with. But I do feel like first things out to be clarified on the selenite throne is your contribution and collaboration. And what are you building? What are you creating? There is an opportunity to create new financial freedom. There's an opportunity to create new friendships. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You coming in strong already. I feel like it's time for you to create a new chapter. And that new chapter, for some of you, this new chapter is sober. For some of you, this new chapter is going to be sans a lot of friends or a lot of fair weather friends or acquaintances, things of that nature. I feel like you're figuring out how to pour into yourself. You've got to establish a healthy me, M-E, before you have any business worrying about fixing we, you know? So, first card out is the Three of Pentacles, and it says that it's time to rebuild. It also says that it's time to reach for the tools that are available to you in order to rebuild. So, therapy, talking to a trusted friend, listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, because for some of you, you already know who you can't fuck with anymore. You already know. I also feel like there are people who just like you're realizing aren't fucking with you anymore. And so that may be a thing. Respect that and allow yourself, instead of to be upset, maybe this is a coaching or a learnable, teachable moment where you can start to maybe see maybe something that I did or something in my energy was rude or off-putting, or you can just like, this is a great season to see the error of your ways so that you can really be better. Strength. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to be experiencing some things that make you feel weak. Some of you are really rebuilding a healthier relationship to your ego and your pride. Through therapy, you're really processing your weaknesses or what you feel like are your flaws. Through therapy, you can really help fix your control issues. I feel like also by way of collaborating with new people, creating new passion projects, putting in effort and time to creating a new relationship to your vitality and your physical body and your heart puts you in a position where you are creating a different kind of strength than you had before. Some of you are in the gym and you're making big like improvements to your physical body or to your flexibility. Some of you, this is making new friends that are really strengthening your ability to trust, strengthening your ability to maybe like try to love again or to put yourself out there. That Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces is going to be really romantic, has the ability to be really romantic if you let it. And it doesn't have, and I'll say it has the ability to be romantic, but it also has the ability to be very loving still, and that is not exclusive to romantic love. We've got to stop prioritizing romantic love so much. There also may be a new relationship that you're building or new friendship that you're building with someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Leo placements. Excuse me. I feel like there are things coming up, ideas coming up, still lots to talk about. I also feel like whoever you're collaborating with this time or whatever you're trying to create, you guys need to be spiritually aligned. You guys need to like have the same values, the same morals, the same ethics, things of that nature. I feel like it's going to be really hard for those of you watching, whatever it is you're trying to create. It's like you're going to, let's say you got a dollop of faith. It's going to be hard for you to create with someone that is like a hardcore religious fanatic. You know what I mean? And however many variations that can express itself. So there may be something about maybe, yeah, I feel like you're forming new relationship with yourself, and that means you're going to be making new friends. Forging new relationships with new types of people. Maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements is coming in. But I do feel like you are being reborn in some sort of way, by way of really focusing on the things that make you feel weak. For some of you, you've got some major things to heal with your father, or you've got major things or wounds to address or heal in regards to fatherhood or in regards to fathering. Maybe some of you are playing the mom and dad role, and there's still some sort of control or dominance that you're trying to assert. But I do feel like forging a new relationship with yourself, forging a healthy relationship with your internal masculine energy is going to really improve your relationship to children. And however you're like, or to children or to young people, if some of you are, I feel like, are teaching, some of you are thinking about like orating or speaking somewhere, and I feel like you've got to be able to meet people at their level. Some of you may be like talking to the youth or to younger people, needing to encourage them in some sort of way, and I feel like it's important. Center of the reading is the Page of Wands. You've got to focus on this, on encouraging your damn self and really establishing this new relationship with yourself. Some of you are traveling to the Red Rocks, traveling to the desert. I feel like that would be really, really helpful and healing for you and go out there and don't let it be about everybody else. Go out there and do some stuff for yourself. Really allow yourself some healing. I do feel like some of you, there are opportunities where I feel like some of you are going to get, like, your ego really gets checked, or you get humbled in some sort of way. But I am not promoting that you enter into, like, the humble energy. Fuck that. I really feel like it's important to be your whole self, to be out loud, wild, and proud. That's, let your freak flag fly. That's how your real people find you. And so for some of you, wow, yeah. Some of you, you're initiating a new relationship with yourself, and it's ushering in new friends, new people to work with, but it's also ushering in new aspects of yourself. I feel like you're forging a new relationship to your spirit, forging a new relationship to your creativity, to your sexuality. And the initial stages of this new relationship is really giving you like pause mentally, or it's really like kickstarting some new critical thinking. It's kickstarting some new perspectives or new ways of thinking. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, or somebody that's very combative that's coming in. I feel like the new you does not gel with a lot of your pre-existing friends or the people that you're around right now. So this new you standing up for yourself, or you trying to take your life in a different direction, is going to cause friction for other people. This new you may cause some internal friction because your mindset or your old ways are very comfortable being your old ways. And the initiative and the drive and ambition that it's going to require in order for you to change your mind, which is therefore going to change your actions and your decision making habits or patterns, it may be a bit exhausting. It may be a bit exhaustive. So, final card, final message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2022. Seven of Cups, and then the Chariot fell out sideways. I'm only taking the Seven of Cups. I'm going to keep the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So, the whole reading is about persevering. It's about triumph. It's about doing what you can to integrate the confusion, to integrate the lessons that you've learned from the addiction or the substance abuse or the partying too much or the mental fog or the disconnection, whatever it's been for you. That contrast of the uncomfortability was something that you needed to go through. It's like this shadow part of you becomes a part of the mechanism that propels you forward into this victory and into this triumph. And so I do feel like all in all, victory is yours. That's the big thing, is you will overcome these hurdles. You will overcome these obstacles. And really, I feel like a lot of you, for a lot of you, you're getting to the source. You're getting to the root of the escapism, the root of the addiction. You're really accessing some of these memories from the past or your childhood that have become this thorn in your side or this thorn in your mind and have pushed you towards some negative behaviors, all in the hopes of escaping those feelings. But I feel like now you don't need to escape them anymore. Now you're able to really like stare your demons in the face, stare your confusion in the face. The closer that we get to Taurus season, the closer that we get to Taurus season, the easier it's going to be for you to acknowledge all the emotional doors that you have open. It's going to be easier for you to acknowledge all the things and people and places that still have tugs on your heart. I feel like there's some cord cutting or some emotional separation that's going to be needed from some of the wounds that have been there. But ultimately, Sagittarius, I feel like it's really important for you to collaborate and do right by whatever this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, specifically. Also, if they're like a Leo or if they're connected to a Leo, there may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements making a big impact. I feel like first thing out though is getting grounded. It's important to create a new chapter where you are grounded and connected to the earth, rooted and grounded in reality, so that you can make big moves happen. This plunge is going to be juicy. Stay tuned for the Patreon plunge, patreon.com/justjeverything. I do feel like some of you are forging a new relationship with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and they're really inspiring you to move forward, really inspiring you to change your ways. I feel like this person or this new relationship that you're getting into, regardless of their sign, they're not somebody that's just going to let you like talk your shit, or like they're not going to let you stay in the mindset that you're in. This person is coming in to challenge you. This person is coming in to make you think deeper, to really make sure you believe in what you believe in, that you really have the language to defend or express your beliefs or your thought processes. I feel like there could just be some combative energy that actually is coming in to really shake some things up for you. It's coming in because I feel like the divine doesn't want you to squander your time, your energy, or your money, but specifically your mental energy. I feel like it almost feels like there's like a hole in your cup in some sort of way, a hole in your spirit. Some of you may have been trying to fill this internal hole or fill this void with alcohol, with partying, with lovers, with sex, with creativity, with busy work possibly. There's just a lot of distractions, it feels like, and the divine is saying that you will acquire triumph over the obstacles and the chaos once you decide to make order of it. And that's what Aries season is about. It is this season where it will require you to make order of the chaos And it'll also create some chaos if you don't make order of it. So it's like, oh, we doing chaos? All right. I got your chaos. You know? And so it'll give you more if you choose to blow air on the fire. This could, air rushing in. The Knight of Swords is the only the only knight in the deck who is engaged in battle. So I do feel like someone is coming in hot. And there may be people who very much so don't like this new you or this new chapter of you. They don't like you trying to heal yourself, or they don't like you pulling away from giving them all that they're used to getting from you. I feel like people are very comfortable in the way that you serve them. And I say a whole lot of you, but flip it. You may be noticing, like, maybe I've used this person, or maybe this person isn't calling me back because they feel taken advantage of, or maybe I'm not expressing myself enough. Maybe I'm not expressing my heart enough, or I'm not staying in contact enough. That could be a thing. I've got to pee so bad. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, Sagittarius. Back now to it. With the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card, I feel like there is something about achieving self-control coming through big time. You are really going to need to persuade yourself to have this different way of thinking. You're going to have to persuade yourself to let this new train of thought to come in. But I need you to know you got this. You got this in a major way, especially with Strength being out. There is something about understanding that now is the time to reach for the persistence, the stamina, and that's really like laden within you, reaching for the perseverance to really stand up and do something a different way, try it a new way. I do feel like it's time for you to start working with yourself. You may start working with this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or working with this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's coming in, but you got to be patient. It's time for you to really know that you can endure. You can endure, you can persevere, you can overcome. But there is this like deep, unshakable reserve within you that you need to fight for. There may have been some sort of setback, some sort of obstacle that's come through, and you have everything that you need in order to really achieve the control and to demonstrate the strength that you are really craving for. But don't try to control everything. Don't try to force anything. That's a big thing. You cannot force, but you can persuade, and you can be passionate. And I do feel like it's important to let yourself be really daring and adventurous. Just not hot-tempered, because this does feel like some of you may get really tempted to be overly blunt or express yourself to a point of detriment, trying to really steer the conversation or control the conversation. But I feel like the center of the reading, being the heart, the Page of Wands, is like, yo, you are really getting ready to, it's like you're chomping at the bit to really get at this confusion, to really clarify this confusion, to make sense of things, to make order of the chaos. But you've got to fight. You've got to fight for it. And I do feel like there is this call to action that's ultimately coming in. A call to action, and you've got to be willing to, risk without fear of failing. And I'm telling you now, if you take the risk, you will overcome. If you take the risk, you will overcome. There may be some new relationship that's formed with your father, or formed with a child, or formed with masculine energy. I do feel like it's a solid investment to heal your relationship to your masculine energy and to your father, your fathering skills, your paternal skills, or a paternal person in your life, maybe a father or grandfather, a coach, You may be calling in a mentor, or you may be becoming a coach, and that could be what's drawing in the youthful kind of energy into you. But ultimately, what I'm picking up is that there is this brand new relationship with your physical energy, a brand new relationship with your ability to be creative, to be enthusiastic, your ability to be confident. Please go on an adventure. Please go on multiple adventures and do what you can to avoid the sure thing. I feel like there's like deep challenges that are coming in, and the challenges that are going to come in are very much so about you running away from whatever is perpetuating or contributing to this confusion and to this toxic narrative, and to you continuing trying to fill these voids with external sources or external happiness. That's never been the move. It's not going to work. And I feel like you know that now. And so allow yourself to charge away from, it's interesting if you look at this, charge towards this new relationship with yourself and run away from whatever is confusing, whatever is conflictual, whatever creates mental fog, or whatever creates uncertainty. There may be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's causing a lot of confusion. I feel like the Cancer is coming in to help you overcome the confusion, to help you really start nurturing and healing yourself, start mothering yourself. There are both mother and father cards out here. And I just feel like it's time for you to really focus on, at this point now, after all that I've endured, after all that I have experienced, who am I? And who am I going to fight to fucking become? Because there's a greatness inside of you that is aching to get out. Birth that. Give birth to your greatness. Give birth to this new year, because you can make it whatever you want to be. And you can be whoever you want to be. You're worth the fight. I love you. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.